Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I want to talk about some breaking news that just happened. Now, this is probably going to be all over today. It is kind of a big deal. We are seeing Ruby Rose officially exit the CW's Batwoman. Not only that, but DC says they are going to recast her. Now, this is it. Now, most of you may not agree with me, or maybe you do. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, but this is it. Batwoman's done. Now, when Ruby Rose was initially cast, and we will talk about what she said and what I think's going on, because I think there is a lot more behind the scenes going on than what is actually being said out loud, right? So, when Ruby Rose was initially cast, I actually thought she was perfect for the role. Now, mind you, the girl is not the best actress, but she was already gay. You know, that's great. I do know people kind of bitch that she wasn't Jewish, but she was good for this role. I really, really liked her in Orange is the New Black. I believe she was in that in 2 seasons. And when I first seen her in that show, I was like, whoa, who is this girl? I don't like girls, but I think I love her. Like, I'm not kidding you. I rewatched those, and I was like, this girl is the prettiest girl I have ever seen. I was shocked when I seen this woman, because I was like, I didn't know beauty could exist this well. And it's really weird looking back, because if you look at her in Orange is the New Black, she is a lot more feminine. She looks a lot better. So comparing her to Batwoman is probably not the thing to do, but I was just shocked. I was like, wow, you know, I've had girl crushes before, but this outdoes them all. So when she was cast for this, I was like, yes, somebody great is going to be in this role. She did a good, decent job, mildly okay job with keeping her mouth shut when it came to the marketing around it. It really wasn't her, right? You can't blame Ruby Rose for what she was written. So we got some really cringy stuff within the show. You know, it'll be good when it fits a woman and stuff like this. You can't blame that on Ruby Rose. You can definitely blame that on Greg Berlanti and the other people involved. And I just talked about yesterday, Stargirl. That's how you do a superhero show. Batwoman was not Batwoman. This was an in-name character only, unfortunately, when I was really hoping, because I love the character, to get, you know, actually Kate Kane. And now I would have loved to have Kathy Kane, and I would have loved to see, you know, the utility purse and stuff like that utilized, but there is no way that people would allow for that these days. So, I don't know. I think this is it, guys. Like, I'm not really heartbroken or anything, because I've only seen maybe 4 episodes at the most at this point. And I wasn't really impressed. It wasn't overly cringy. Okay, it was overly cringy, let's be real. It was pretty bad. And her acting ability didn't help. They didn't cast around her to the point where it made her look like a better actress. They just tried to utilize what she had, and the fact that she doesn't act very well. I know she was in John Wick. She did good in that, but the fact that she's not that great of an actress, without people knowing how to utilize that, did not help this series at all. So, what did she say? I have made the very difficult decision to not return to Batwoman next season. This was not a decision I made lightly, as I have the utmost respect for the cast, crew, and everyone involved with this show in Vancouver and LA. Right? But nobody just leaves the show that they are the title character of. You don't. You're either A, you know, there's something going on that we don't know about, some sort of conflict behind the scenes, or B, you were offered something better. Bigger, better paycheck. Now, I'm not sure that was actually it, because we haven't really heard anything. Again, that doesn't mean anything at all, but it does seem very suspicious. Like, nobody, right now, landing a superhero role is the role of a lifetime for actors. Think about it. all of these actors, Jason Momoa, yeah, he was known for Game of Thrones, but he is making the most as Arthur. You know, we have these characters that have become so iconic in, you know, mainstream culture, not even geek culture, just mainstream culture, that you just don't leave a superhero role now for no reason whatsoever. She went on to say, I am beyond appreciative to Greg Berlanti, Sarah or something, and Caroline Dries for not only giving me this incredible opportunity, but for welcoming me to the DC Universe. And they have so beautifully created. Thank you, Peter Roth and Mark Pietowitz and the team at Warner Brothers and the CW, who put so much into the show and have always believed in me. Thank you to everyone who made season 1 a success. I am truly grateful. Now, define success. I do know that they were down under 1 million, live viewerships when it came to the season finale. I think it was something more like 700,000. That's not good, you guys. You realize, PewDiePie gets that in like an hour. Okay, maybe not quite that quick. But PewDiePie is getting 1 million views in a few hours, and you can't get that for a high-budget TV show. That's where the problem comes in, is YouTube has taken over to a point where people don't want to see not only this, but the hidden agenda behind it, right? And I actually don't, when I was reading the comics, I didn't mind the little bit of agenda put behind it. She's gay. So what? She does what's right. She's an integral character. She does all of these things, stands up for what she believes in. Never once in the comic books, though, did she look at, a man and say, it'll be right when it fits a woman. Never one single time. She works alongside Bruce. She works alongside Jason. Actually, they had been flirting recently. So, this doesn't surprise me, but I'm thinking there's going to be some people saying, this is a good thing, maybe it'll thrive without her. No, it's over. Everybody knows right now, when you think of Batwoman as far as, live action, you're thinking of Ruby Rose's face. Even if it's irritating, you are. So, it's over. Season 2 has been confirmed, and we're going to talk a little bit about, the casting that they want to do with that. But it is over. Season 2, and I can about guarantee there will be nothing after that. And that's unfortunate, but there had to be a reason. And even when I was looking, at articles for this, I'm looking, there has to be something more. I know it'll eventually come out, but, it's not just, you just don't leave this kind of thing. So let's talk about the future of Batwoman here just a little bit. They are going to recast. You don't recast. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never seen a show recast the main character, the title character, and do well. Has that ever happened? Because I can't think of a single instance. I've seen maybe background or side characters recast, and it's done fine. But the title character, I feel like this is just career suicide for this show. So, they want to recast, and WB-TV reaffirmed that they have this commitment to Batwoman and casting another LGBTQ actress in the groundbreaking role. Okay, you know what? See, here's the thing. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think they should have said, to save face, I think they should have said, we're going to cast the best person for the role, and then cast somebody that was gay or something, simply because it makes more sense. You don't know somebody unless you walk a mile in their shoes, and let's be real, a gay person's gonna play a gay person better, but they're actors. So if the best person for a role was straight, then that's it. You pick the straight person, and that's okay. But they won't do those kinds of things because of, the Twitterati and the outrage that will come around it. So, do I think they should pick an LGBTQ actress? Sure, why not? What does it matter? They're not going to listen to what we have to say anyway. They're not going to pick the best person for the role regardless of sexuality, because it would make people upset. So at this point, yeah, go for it. I don't know what it's like to be gay, so it makes more sense to pick somebody that would, I guess. I guess at this point, that's what you want to do. You do you, boo. But at the end of the day, with Ruby Rose being gone, that's it. It's over. Batwoman is officially, it's over. It's done. Let me know what you guys think. And if you think there is more going on, because there is definitely, you just don't leave. You just don't. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Balls, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskar, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content, and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.